Pastries are especially great when their baker draws inspiration from life experiences. This morning, Pia Bonalos talks to one baker who keeps on reinventing cupcakes, bocaditos, poppers, and even fruit crumbles based on her daily grind. She's in San Juan right now. Hi, Pia.
Good morning, Claire. Red velvet, salted caramel, and mushroom truffle. No, I'm not just naming all the things that I love in this world, but I'm also telling you the flavors that you can find here at Baked by Anita. With me is Anita Lee herself to tell us more about her products. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Of course, I already told everyone about your very famous red velvet cupcakes. And can you tell me, how did you come up with the recipe for this? Or is this the first product you came up with your line?
Yes, it is, because it's, well, actually, no. I came up with the more savory ones, like salted saffron with black salt.
Okay.
That was the original one, but my sister told me, you gotta make red velvet. Red velvet is really popular in the Philippines, so I said, okay. So I did like 4 months of research.
Okay.
Before I finally came up with the recipe that I really like. And I had to tweak it and lessen the sugar and lessen the food coloring, everything, just so it'll come out just the way I like it.
All right, because you know nowadays, like you said, red velvet is very popular here in the Philippines. There has been a lot of versions of it that came out, but over and over again, it's always yours that comes out at the top. Why do you think? What makes your red velvet cupcake so special?
Probably because I use real cream cheese.
Uh-huh.
And then there's also a layer of cream cheese in the middle.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think a lot of red velvets, they think it's just the red coloring. No, it's really a little bit of cocoa flavor inside the cupcake, which makes it a dark red.
All right. Of course, you describing it and me telling everybody how much this is like the best everybody has tasted. I have to give this a go. And of course, this is, I'm sure there are a lot of other things there that you can't really tell us about that goes around here in this cupcake.
Everybody has a little secret when it comes to the recipes. Even the red velvet, everybody has something.
Okay, yeah. There's a reason why everyone's really raving about these cupcakes. The frosting, it just really melts in your mouth like that. And then the cake, it's so moist. And the flavors, that sweet and salty flavor that goes around, that's something that I really love in a cupcake. And how soft and moist everything is. This is really just heaven for me. It's so yummy. But of course, aside from the red velvet, you do have a lot of other flavors. A lot of them very interesting. You did mention you have a wasabi cupcake?
Yeah, it's a wasabi cupcake stuffed with a wasabi truffle. So there's a chocolate truffle inside the cupcake.
Okay.
And then the frosting is wasabi, but just a little bit. It'll give you a little, like a little taste at the very end, but it won't burn you like a wasabi inside a Japanese restaurant that goes right up your nose. No, it doesn't. This is a really nice balance of...
this one.
Yes. And there's a little bit of condensed milk and white chocolate, which balances it out.
Okay, it's something that I've never heard of before, wasabi in a cupcake. I have to give this a go. But how do you get inspiration for all these kinds of flavors? Because you wouldn't think of putting a wasabi in a cupcake.
This one came from Japan. The Japanese, they've combined wasabi with Kit Kat.
Okay.
And I tried that one. I said, oh, it works. Okay, I can do a sweet. So I did my own.
That was really interesting. Oh, there's the wasabi.
Yeah.
It kicks in like at the end.
Yes.
Because it's very sweet and then there's a little bit of that hint of, that kind of spicy flavor of the wasabi has. This is very interesting. This one, okay, I have to give it another go. You did say there's chocolate in the
there's
middle.
a chocolate underneath.
There, I found it. I want to see how this all comes together. Wow. I'm sorry if I'm not looking too nice eating all this, but wow, I want to stuff my face with this cupcake. That is really good and it's really yummy there. I wouldn't think that you could put wasabi in something like this. That is really, really good. Aside from the wasabi, what are the other flavors you have?
You should try the Parmigiano Reggiano. It's a Parmigiano Reggiano cupcake. Everybody does cheese.
Yes.
But I wanted Parmigiano Reggiano. So I put shaved Parmigiano Reggiano in the cupcake, and then I made chocolate truffle with Parmigiano Reggiano and stuffed that into the cupcake.
Wow.
So as it bakes, it tends to melt, and then it becomes this really chewy thing at the very bottom. When you reach it, it's like, what was that. That was the chocolate truffle.
Wow.
And then it's cream cheese frosting and freshly shaved Parmigiano, which we toasted.
Yeah, you could see it right there that it's kind of brown. Wow, and cheese and chocolate, if you combine it, those are two of the things I really, really love. And you know, this combination of the two. I just really have to keep on eating this morning, you guys, because just you talking about these flavors really make me so excited. Okay, I'm sorry, red velvet and wasabi, but this has got to be my favorite. I love cheese. I love cheese and the way it goes, the way it all binds together. This is really, really good. Okay.
Okay, now you gotta try this.
Wow.
This is the chocolate with salted caramel. Everybody does chocolate, salted caramel. Ours is like a small cupcake, chocolate cupcake, and then we put a thicker layer of homemade salted caramel, our version, and then our chocolate ganache.
Yeah, because a lot of people do come up with salted caramel. So those are the things that makes it different. The things, wow, the salted caramel is kind of thick, huh?
Yeah, it's really thick.
There. Okay, because a lot of people, when they have caramel, they expect like this really sweet flavor. Is that the same from...
No, I hope not.
Oh, no. Wow. Okay. Again, sorry, this trumps everything. I love this one. No, really.
Cute.
Because the caramel has this distinctive taste. It's parang fuller. It tastes fuller to me. And you know, when you put a little bit of salt in something sweet like that, yeah, definitely. I've made my choice. This one is my favorite, the salted caramel. But of course, you don't stop here. You also have bocaditos.
Yes, we have bocaditos. Our best seller, maybe you want to try the sweet one first. This is new. It just came out for the show. This is our apple.
Okay.
It's like a mini apple pie with salted caramel sauce in the middle.
Okay.
Well, the apples are mixed in with the salted caramel, so let me give you a little.
Yeah, because after me just raving about your salted caramel cupcake, and you put that there in the bocadito. But can you tell me, there's something that's quite, if you don't mind, I'll just hold it to get the whole experience. What is a bocadito? Because, you know, people are familiar with cupcakes and, you know, you say this is a bocadito. What exactly is it?
It actually means small bites in Spanish. And I like everything small. Not necessarily because they're easier or blah, 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 but it's just easy to eat. And it's just the perfect proportion and balance. So for me, it's like, if you want another one, if you're not happy, if you want easy enough to eat another one. You know what I mean? And easy to stop.
Yeah.
If you eat the whole one, you got to finish the whole thing.
That's
whether
true.
you like it or not. This one, oh, I want to move on. I want to try that flavor. I have room.
Exactly what I'm doing this morning. I have a lot of room for everything. Wow, this one is really, really good because a lot of, looking at it, you know, you think of apple pies and a lot of them would have like a crust that you don't really quite like. Some are too hard, or that some just fall apart and crumble. But this one is just the perfect combination of crumbly and flaky, and then if you bite into it, it really reminds you of like the kind of apple pies that you would have at home. It is so, so good.
And it takes 10 minutes in the toaster oven. If you want it hot, with a vanilla ice cream, perfect. Again, you know, you have that small, like small scoop and a small, like a tiny apple pie and you're fine. You know?
But aside from these, you do have other flavors.
We do have the savory ones. This is the wild mushroom with Gruyere and white truffle oil.
Okay, wow. Oh,
this is my bestseller. Yeah, these are the ones. And then they all have markings on top, like heart for mushrooms. And then we have this other plate of the other flavors. We have the chorizo, the chili lime tuna, the spinach, and the chicken and stars.
Wow, so there's a whole range of selection for people to really choose from. But what's next for Baked by Anita? What could we expect more from your kitchen?
We will be making savory and sweet sauces, frozen cookies, so you can bake your own cookie.
Okay.
You can just pop it in the toaster oven. You have a fresh cookie every time. There you go.
Wow, those are a lot of things that I'm sure a lot of foodies out there are really looking forward to. Thank you so much, Anita, for sharing this with me this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
There you have it. For those of you who want to have a savory morning that I just had, my gosh, you could just imagine how my taste buds are feeling right now. You have to check out all the things that I have here at Baked by Anita. Claire, Amelin?